Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Wait. Should I say, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the... Yeah, bro. I might as well own it.
No, you might just find yourself pretty fast. That's how you talk.
Nah, y'all niggas didn't forget. I still got messages today of people like laughing at the snippet last time.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
You guys acting really mature today. To the first of us. Okay, welcome to episode 8 of the Listen Podcasts. With you, is it with me? With me, your hosts, Mac the Mac.
What do you got, Mac the Mac? It's actually, it's in.
It's in now, yeah. It's like my mean? Google name.
Yeah.
It's on email.
It's on my email. It's my thing
Mac.
now.
As in what?
I don't know, bro.
Huh?
I don't know, bro. Like Mac with a K.
What? Someone who knows how to finesse.
I can't believe you don't know what the Mac is.
Is that the Mac?
I don't know what the Mac is. I don't know why you don't know what the Mac is.
Isn't that a pimp?
No, it's not a pimp.
Hey, it's a secret. Let's leave it at that. Like we don't have to bring it out like that. Cause I'm gonna ask you like and we're here with OT the legend. So OT legend, what's the legend for?
What?
See? Yes. Use your words, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like
this guy was bringing
where
to a
have you
cockfight.
ever seen me say
On like
I'm OT legend?
So OT, all right. So OT owns like 50 football jerseys, and all of them have legend at the back of them.
I have a Juventus jersey, number 7, legend. Ronaldo's a legend. I have a Barcelona 10, legend.
Yeah. Right.
Messi's a legend.
Also, OT is playing at a tournament tomorrow, and his name tag says legend.
He played on Saturday.
Yo, can I just say, like, I'm done with the whole pretending thing. Yo, how's your Friday going? Because this is Friday. Fuck the Monday thing. Like, I can't do it. So here's how it goes. We record on a Friday, and then we release this shit out on Monday. So yeah, OT is here. Miko's here in the house. Miko, the voice?
Nah.
What happened to our nickname?
Who is the voice? No. The voice is the voice.
He's the voice of reason. He's
I'm
the voice.
The voice.
I'm the voice. I see you, man. Hi, Stolberg. Oh, hi, Akul. What's up, man? How's your week?
I don't know what your beef is, bro.
It's
Anyway, week. I think the week has been pretty productive. Got a lot of shit done during the early week. But I think there's something in the water or something in the air because everybody's tired. Everybody's just out of it. No, that's everybody. Miko, do you agree?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm quarter to dead right now.
But how's your week, man?
My week was great. Just finished a lot of work. Just got the cooking show out. So 98% uploading. So I'm happy. I'm good. Finished a big part of what I wanted to achieve this year. So yeah. I'm good spirits. How you guys?
Also, before OT goes in, it's nothing to do with you. We have some other people in the house that we need to recognize. Stout G in the building, all the way from Karonga, or outside right now.
Niggas coming back. Yeah, man. Like, shout out,
man. Shout out all the way from Karonga, man. Poor Tembo, poor Static, huh? The man from Zodiac. The man, the moment.
Zodiac killer.
Oh yeah, yo. So yeah. The voice as well, right? We have so many voices in here, man.
Okay.
Because he's the voice of power. Yeah. King Power.
Is he gonna pump it in here? The
What?
the power commercial.
Wait, pump it in where?
Like punch it in. Is he gonna punch it in?
Wait.
He's gonna punch it in here, like the power commercial.
You're not doing any better.
No, you punch it in.
Yeah. Who else we got in the building?
All right. Yo, Mr. Chris, how's it, man? All right, shout out. Chris is the star of the cooking show. Check him out. Make life worth living. We have t-shirts now. Shout out. When is
Shout out to who?
Shout out to the t-shirts.
You're gonna love that.
The t-shirts are gonna love that. We have big things going on with t-shirts. We're making the t-shirt. We're the fastest t-shirt producers in Lilongwe.
2 minutes.
Or actually in Malawi maybe.
2 minutes.
Yeah, because you know how when you're trying to get a t-shirt done, you have to wait like a whole day or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah, we're killing it in like 5 minutes. So you just sit down, you wait, you get your t-shirt done, customized, nice quality.
So make a t-shirt booth.
yeah,
As Zaluso.
yeah. No, we'll have an event, bro. We're
T-shirt
not
making.
playing around.
Watch
But
the space.
watch
Watch
the
the
space.
space.
We're not gonna say much about it because y'all niggas like to copy things. Yeah, bro. Like especially these events planners.
Hey.
Events planners don't have any idea whatsoever. They're just like, oh, yeah, last year I went to some Zaluso show. I think that we should also do exactly what they did, but at a different place. Like, yo, get your own ideas. This is why we don't do events like anymore right now. We're kind of chilling, trying to think of some new shit. So we'll hit you up. But yeah,
Profound,
so,
that's
OT,
true.
How was your week, bro?
Oh,
'Cause
my
I haven't seen you all week, right?
Nah, man, we were together in Steers when you were asking for like some.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right here? You're gonna Akulu me like that? You're gonna Akulu me like that?
I mean, like, I was just reminding, like, we met because we're Akulu as well, like at Steers,
Yeah.
Independence Drive.
So I was being Akulu.
Nah, good week. Looking forward to the weekend. For tomorrow. It's not. It doesn't matter, man. This will come out on a Monday. Come on. I'm just saying what I'm going to be doing this weekend.
Oh yeah. So now that this is cool because now that we've come clean and we've tuned that this is a Friday, that means we can actually talk about our weekend plans.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Because I've always wanted to be like, yeah, my weekend's gonna be lit, but I couldn't because I thought like, yo, it's Monday. Yeah, boring ass Monday. Yo, even like shout out. It's not Monday. It's Friday. We're chilling. I know some of you guys. Shout out to all you guys in the working environment, working places. What is it? Working class people.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. Yeah, you guys look miserable as fuck in the town out there, man. Like,
Jesus Christ.
yo, I'm just saying. It looks bad.
What?
It's just,
You know what? This guy, we went to print some shit like.
Yeah.
So it was a person who prints shit in Zero Graphics, I think, or something.
Yeah,
And then-
she looked.
and
You see where this is coming
she
from.
looked miserable.
You see
But
where
you're
this is
trying to
coming
like
from.
attribute what she was going through with like
Work.
everybody who's in a 9 to 5. Man.
Yo.
You can't do that.
But what if that was like just a sample of a few other people that I talked to, and just people that are just miserable in the workplace,
Nah,
and also people that it's just.
You have to
okay.
acknowledge that there are people who are at 9 to 5 jobs
Yeah.
who are satisfied with what they're doing and have like a clear.
especially in month end,
Yeah.
which is like
Which
right
is,
now.
like, right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, actually, you know what? I know I'm talking shit right now, but when it's month end, I keep thinking, and then I check my account, and I'm like, yo, Mac, because with our line of work, month end we're usually like paying people and paying bills and stuff, and you're not necessarily guaranteed to be making money. So it's like, yo, Mac, why don't you just get a job, bro? Like, just do it. Just get a job right now. You'd be happy. You'd be satisfied. But at month end, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, like, cause in the long run, cause you could still be good. Yeah, you're doing some dope shit, and everybody's respecting you for it, and a lot of people were inspired. But now you just gave up.
I think that back to what OT said, it depends on the type of job. So it can't be everyone, but I think if I got the right job, a job that allows me to be me, you know, where I get to still do dope things.
That's some
and
deep,
yeah,
fake deep shit. Yeah.
how's it fake?
That allows me to be me. What does that mean?
Well, basically,
If you had a job, you would understand that.
oh,
If I go to job, nah, I don't wanna go into that.
Oh.
If
that was like a comeback. Okay, you saw how I grabbed the mic. You knew that was like a salty comeback. All right, so there was even this thing that Miko and I were having. We went to Gateway. We had to meet some client or something like that. And then Miko said something about middle management. He's like, damn, I hate middle management niggas. So like, explain a little further on that, because I know that came from this conversation in a way.
The thing is with middle management, it's like you're no longer at the bottom, right? You're no longer the guy who just came in, but you're not the boss yet. You're a boss to somebody, but you're
You
not
have to take orders.
Yeah, you still have to take orders. So they feel like when they're dealing with somebody like me, who is only taking orders from the collection, the collective. You know, it's what we agree. That's what I'm taking orders from. And they're like, okay, here's a young 22-year-old who's coming to me and asking me for this much or doing this much and working at a certain rate, but he has authority over me. So they always feel some type of way, and they're always shitting on the little niggas.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with middle management. But at the end of the day, what I realize is they're just trying to make it good for their family. Because at that age, they usually got a kid, they got a wife, and they got a, they're still trying to impress them.
And they also need to drive a VW and wear brown shoes.
shoes.
Wear brown shoes and checkered pants. They still need to do that. So for those things are not, they don't come cheap sometimes.
yeah.
So yeah, I get them too, man. Like, they still need to look good, take care of the wife and kids.
Yeah.
But the rest of us, on the other hand,
Still gotta buy sneakers and jeans, eh?
sneakers and jeans, and we make our own t-shirts. So we're no longer buying t-shirts now.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you guys want to get into the topics now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. So one thing that I've been getting a lot from this podcast is how we claim that it's a Make Life Worth Living campaign, which deals with mental health issues through art and all of that. And then people only listen to like an episode, or even they listen like 5 minutes of it, and they're like, yo, this doesn't sound like this doesn't sound like a mental health thing. This so I'm just like trying to get answers for them guys from you guys. Like, what makes this a mental health podcast? Who wants to, OT, you want to start? You look like you're deep in thought, bro.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like you say that you put it in beautifully the other time when you were saying it's not about like us discussing directly things of mental health, but we're just trying to put content out there for like people to like indulge in and think about something that just brightens their day. And then I feel like you put it that somewhere like that. I think that's how do I feel about this being mental health? I pretty much share your sentiments. It would be just me paraphrasing what you said. So saying that, I mean,
You guys are gonna like what I'm gonna say. I don't think it's got anything to do with mental health. I think
Why'd you do this?
I gotta be honest, man.
So like you have something to say, and then you're like, you know what? Let me say it now. Fuck what these guys are talking about, but I just have to say what I want to say. Is that what it is?
I'm gonna say it. I'm just trying to be a different opinion,
Yeah.
I don't think this is a mental health issue at all. I think we digressed. But I think, it comes from a mental health project, and there are projects that deal with mental health directly. And I do agree with the whole, it's not a podcast you can come to and learn about mental health. But for us, I think it is some sort of therapy, because this is where everybody gets to talk. Everybody proper gets us, I can talk here and no one's going to talk over me. I can really express what I want to say. And I think everybody gets that chance.
Yeah.
So I think it's therapy in that way. And that's how I think it ties into mental health.
You know what I just realized? I think it is a mental health podcast because we're sort of championing talking about things.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, people chat and people talk about things,
Yeah.
but they just talk about it on the surface. But we're here trying to talk about things on a deeper level, and maybe we're trying to encourage other people to do the same and express themselves and, give themselves a little therapy session within their group of friends.
Yeah, and also you said people try and talk about things. Is that what you say? I think that I personally don't talk about shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm really going through some stuff, I'm not going to talk to anyone about anything. I would just bottle shit in. I would never talk to people about it. But I'll actually have times, and I've seen Miko do this, where I just don't want to talk to people, for a whole week. I'm just going through something. I just don't need to talk to people. I'll avoid people, even my closest friends, my family. I won't talk to them. But this allows me to come when I want to, when I don't want to. I still have to come and face y'all motherfuckers. I still have to talk to people. And look, it's not, Akulu also said that, we were dealing with it ourselves, and it's good for us because we're talking, what did you say? Therapy for us, because we get to air some shit out, but we're airing it to a mic. There's someone at the end of that mic. You know what I mean? So you airing that out, you become relatable to what you're saying and things like that. So you're kind of impacting like a wider audience than you think, because you're looking at a room with like 4 or 5 people, but you don't understand the people that would be like, yo, I always follow that stuff, and you guys and all that. So on that level, I feel like we're nailing it. And also just the fact that, most mental health projects that I've seen are a bit sad. You know what I mean? And I think that if you're going through some mental health issues, the last thing you need is more sadness.
Yeah.
So I don't know what OT, you're gonna say something, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to like just compliment what you're saying. It's like to approach mental health, like you don't need to like go in the conventional way to say it's it's sadness. So like let me address it. You can do that, but then like doing it in a different way as well could be impactful. Like if you're doing this, which you don't, because talking about stuff is hard. Like what he was just saying, like especially here in Malawi, our context, it's hard to actually talk about mental health issues. So it's difficult for, even if you're going through that shit, to actually acknowledge it and then look for something that directly says this is a mental health thing. So this could be a mental health thing, just disguised an element, a small element that's embedded deeply, that doesn't just
Entertainment as well, right?
entertainment. Exactly.
Yeah, just quick thing. Why do you guys think it's so difficult to talk about things? Because I know I've met a lot of people who are like, hey, yo, if you ever want to talk, you can hit me up. But I just, I don't feel like
especially
it.
for like the men. I feel like it's different. I think women will have a bit more like channels to like express themselves, but then men, I think masculinities to say a masculine, a real man in quotes. A real man doesn't like go through like anxiety or stress, indecisiveness. You can't, as a man, you're supposed to be strong and always on the top of your. You want to say something, Nico?
No, I literally just heard this just today. I was listening to a song by Juice WRLD, and he was like, my dad told me that a man should not show a lady his insecurities. So when you're revealing or you're opening up, you're showing your insecurities. You're being vulnerable. You're allowing yourself to take shots. Because whatever you say to somebody else, if I tell you that, oh, yo, man, I got into some shit with this person and this one went down, you can be able to tell me, you were the one who was wrong. You know? Nice. So as a man, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to, so you just rather close that up so that it doesn't get to you. But it's not right.
Ah, that's cool, man. A little segue here. So you know how you guys talked about how it's generally hard for you to like talk about things and address them. What up?
Is it a segue if you actually say a little segue?
Oh shit, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry. Okay, it still goes on. Let me get on my shit, man. Let me get on my shit. So sometimes you when you're going through some shit, it's internal, it's up to you, and then you decide not to tell anyone about it, and that's cool. It might have impact later on you if you don't talk about it. But then there's some times where you're forced to open up about it, and that's like scandals. When like right, like when you're involved or part of a scandal, like everyone knows about it. And it's some deep shit. Like sometimes it's it could affect your mental health and whatnot. But you're still getting people asking you like, yo, what your reaction? Like, what do you know about this? Like, what happened? Tell us. So how do you like deal with scandals?
With scandals?
Yeah.
You ignore them until it gets to you.
I agree with that.
Because like what we assume is that everybody knows. It's like when you forget to brush your teeth, you think everybody knows that you forgot to brush your teeth.
Yeah, that's a tough example, bro.
But
you brushed your teeth this morning?
Yeah, I did.
Right now? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I actually moved with a toothbrush just in case I forgot.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. But it's like that. So when you fuck up, you think everybody knows you did, but it's until maybe somebody points it out, or you yourself pointed out, like, yo, bro, it went down. So until that moment comes out, man, just ignore it, because you might just make it worse yourself.
I've learned, like, to add on what he's saying, I've learned, like, with firsthand experience, to say when you're keeping it to yourself, you have that feeling to say, okay, everybody knows. And like somebody's actions could be like pure and genuine, but then you're thinking, is he doing, or is he or she doing this because she
knows.
about such and such?
She knows. I think she knows.
I actually did understand what you
What
said.
Miko was saying.
Yeah, what Max said.
Okay.
But just to comment on what an example from what you said,
Yeah.
that when you're trying to hide something,
Yeah.
and you think I'm hiding it pretty well, but people
Yeah.
notice. I remember at some point I was going through some shit,
Yeah.
and I'm walking past this guard, and I'm waiting for somebody. And I put my hands like over my head, like I'm just chilling. And then this guy's like, "Yo, this guy's like, yo, I can tell you're going through some shit because like you did that." And I'm like, whoa. And then I realized that you can't hide shit because your body's gonna react anyway. Like,
And it's the same thing with people to add on where your body will actually say the shit you're
Yeah,
hiding.
so body language, like,
what
how,
people
what's the
were
percentage?
analyzing R. Kelly's
body language.
interview,
Yeah.
where he was saying no, but then he was nodding. Like, he was
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
I
was
saw
like,
that, I
I'm
saw
saying
that.
no, but then he's like, no, me. Like, it's not, you can't hide it. Like,
Yeah.
you can
'Cause
try.
his body knows.
Okay, psychopath, sociopaths, my like people who are extreme can actually do that, but then for like the normal, you can't.
So you know
can't
what I
hide
just
them.
thought of right there?
Yeah, what?
Well, his mind is telling him no. But from a body.
That was exactly
That was
it.
exactly
It's
what
like
happened,
the mind
bro.
was saying,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't do
Yeah.
that, but then the body was like nodding, like, yeah. The body's telling us
He's
yes.
been trying to tell us. But then the thing is, we just still try to listen to words, which is pretty whack. Huh? We should like get into like body language communication.
Yeah. Like, there's a big percentage where
Yeah.
what you say verbally.
What the fuck? You talking to yourself, bro? This guy.
What you
And
say
that's it.
verbally and what you communicate using like gestures and like posture, like a good percentage of it, like what communicates better, and then what you actually communicate truthfully, it's the body.
So yo, what do you think Akulu was saying with his hands up over his head? That looks like a Nigerian movie. Like, what do you think he was communicating? Like if you put it in words.
Bola boy.
that really was it, man. That really was it.
Like I only see that posture in like movies or something, like Nigerian movies to be more specific. I wouldn't like
Never do that? Where you just
Head,
hold your head?
Nah,
Until, like,
bro, that's too deep.
It wasn't that deep. I'm like, I'm on my knees and shit. It was just fancy. You're waiting, you're chilling, and you don't know what you're doing. And all of a sudden, like, hey, bro, are you okay?
Yeah.
That's made my day right there. All right, so okay, y'all had some very intelligent answers, but the question was like, what do you do? Miko started. It's like if you're trying to advise someone that's going through something, like they're going through a scandal and it's a public thing, and like what are the steps that you take? I personally think get off your phone because it's 2019. It's gonna be online more than like anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like get off social media, get off your phone, and just live your life, bro. Like if you shut it down, it won't. People forget. Tomorrow, someone else is gonna do some shit.
Yeah.
It's like people have such a short like
Attention span.
what was it?
Attention span?
Attention span.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
go
my
on.
2 cents. I think I won't say what I do, then what the educated thing to do would be. Like when you're going through a scandal, and the best thing to do is to like get on top of it.
Oh shit.
Like
The brand, like when the like Gucci and them when they
yeah,
fuck up, they address the issue,
you
right?
fucked up,
Yeah.
so you like spin it. You
Yeah.
like you say what
Yeah,
was
that's dope.
you should be the one like giving out the initial information about the scandal. So you when you're the first one, like, because if you've pull a scandal, it's just a smaller demographic that I actually know about it.
Yeah.
So when it's you now,
Yeah.
like telling the other people who haven't heard it yet. So you have like a power,
You
like
have
to
the
like
power.
say to like
They'd rather
spin
hear
it
it
in a
from you,
way,
yeah?
like yeah. So it's at least when they hear from you,
Yeah.
it's better because you know how to like, okay, you fucked up, you don't lose, you learn.
Apologize,
You
10
can't,
times.
you can't do it. Besides, for the story to come from like actually the other sources, it's worse. I think that's.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, OT. I want to comment on what Max said. I think you're underestimating the power that a phone has.
Sorry, I hate to do this, but What OT said?
Oh, Kanye. Yo, Nico West. Like, yo, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna let you finish, but yo, is that what? You don't have to live by it. That was last week. It's done. Please, bro. It was the other week. Beep. Can we get Miko back now? Yo,
It's instinct. We're in sync.
please, man. We just want Miko back.
We're in sync now.
Anyway, West, please.
All right. All right. So, and there's actually Kanye West playing right now, which is anyway. So, OG said, getting ahead of it. I think it's only important to get ahead of it to your industry. So everybody else can hear it from wherever they want to hear it because they probably just want to hear it for the sake of talking about it. But your people should be the one to get it. But you don't have to publicly address what just went down. But just, your inner circle, your family, your friends. Because that's all that matters, really. You can finish. You can finish.
Yeah. What Max said about like just get offline. I think you're underestimating the power that a phone has because it's hard to get offline. You're addicted to
Airplane
Twitter,
mode.
but you don't. It's not that easy. Because
Bruh, I do it.
Yeah, you do it, but like not everybody. Like I have wanted to quit social media for a long time, but it's difficult. There's times where I don't want to be online, but I'm bored and I'm just scrolling. There's nothing online, but I'm there. So I think it's like you're underestimating that power. That like even though you have all this drama on your timeline, you want to be there. Like this is where you go. So it's like, oh man, why am I getting all this nonsense? So.
But that goes with what he's saying too. That if you can't get off your phone, then you might as well be on top of the situation, right? They would rather hear from you over any like OT. Why weren't you my PR when I was going through like some scandal in high school? When like, can we like do a round table thing where everyone talks about the scandals?
What did you do?
Are you guys with me? Because I'm about to like.
Nah,
go
just go on. Like we'll
I'm
feel
about to
the
go
vibe,
ham.
man.
I'm about to go ham.
We'll see, man.
All right. Okay. So like 12-year-old. Nah. So 12.
Yeah. Don't put it too far.
Like 12-year-old Mac.
Okay, yeah.
So, wait. Why? What's wrong with 12? Nah, bro. This is real life.
Okay.
So I'm in school, and then there was like some dance or something, and I wasn't drinking at 12. It was like 14 maybe, I think. But anyway, long story short, at the end of the day, like next morning I woke up and apparently I got like smacked by a girl in the face, like across the face. And dude, hey.
Nah.
Yo.
Just to help you, there's nothing you could have done in that situation.
Yo.
There's nothing you could have done in that situation where if a girl smacked you, even if you can't,
there's nothing you can do. You can't do anything about it, and I didn't do anything about
then
it.
you
But
can
then
address it.
it's still a scandal
okay,
where it's like, yo, oh shit, you got smacked,
So
and like these are kids, right?
Yeah.
So I needed like to get on top of it, but
And then,
instead
like, say,
I
I'm
disappeared.
over-
I was like, just one of those things.
'Cause I feel like when you disappear, and I've done this myself. Like when you disappear.
yeah,
from
no,
a
tell
scandal.
us about the scandal then when you disappeared.
I have like a bunch. So
Oh,
which
let's hear one, bro.
which one?
Pick one.
What I can think of off the top of my head was
Filtering it right
third year.
Yeah.
Like I flunked the exams
Yeah.
and I had to repeat.
Yeah.
So I had to repeat, and then I didn't tell anybody. Like, it was just nobody knew. Like I just kept it to myself to say, okay, my results are sabaduluga. You failed 2. So like first sem, second sem, you have to what? You have to repeat. And it's like I didn't tell anybody. It's just I kept it to myself. And it's just
Even though you knew people
Coast.
were eventually gonna find
like
out.
people will eventually find out anyway. Why do you feel like
They need to
say
address
nothing about like it's just a short term thing where you're like, okay, I can just enjoy these few 6 days before people find out.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna find out anyway. Like the more educated thing to do would be okay guys, I flunked my exam. Like you can like tell people or even post on Facebook, I don't know.
Yeah.
I flunked my exams, but you
Don't forget
you
to
never
go-
lose, you
yeah.
learn. Like
Yeah.
I'll be a
Like-
better
like-
person.
yeah. Quote a verse or two.
Quote a verse. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know how you do it. Like
conqueror.
yeah, it's not about how you fall, it's about how you get up.
Yeah,
you know, like
bro.
what those. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be the
And,
better thing
and,
to do.
and, and people would like be up in your comments like,
Yeah.
don't worry, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You get
They'll
them
give
next
you,
time.
like, yeah.
They'll even
'Cause
give
you-
you like positive feedback.
because nevertheless, you have people who actually love that for the sake of that. But then you have actually other people who are genuine, like will give you support to say, "I said and I'm trying to be down." So when you're like, I'm just gonna ghost and I'm not gonna say anything, you're like you block out that. So I feel like anyway, that's what I was saying. It's better to like get on top of the situation.
Wait. We're doing this roundtable scandal thing.
Yeah, bro. I want to do it.
I didn't get the chance to filter through them. I've had. Nah, you filtered.
That was the filtered version.
Yeah, bro,
Wow.
that was the filtered version. I was there for the real version.
Yeah, but I think like y'all said, I ghosted as well. I had a. I'm not gonna go into details, but yeah, I had a huge scandal.
Filter alert.
I had a huge scandal. That was what 4.5 years ago. That was end of 2014. I messed up real big, so my parents sent me back out here to deal with the situation, and I just ghosted every.
What did you do?
Right.
Nah, so sending him back to Malawi was the punishment. So, dude, we've been living a punishment, motherfucker.
No.
What is this?
I was in Kauai. Trust me. So I moved from where I was living. I lived in a really nice neighborhood back in TZ.
In 25?
No,
all
it's
right. Nah,
you know,
cool.
I moved from a beach house to a house in Kauai. To a house in Kauai, you know? There was literally like I was probably the only person on WhatsApp in my hood, and it was hectic. But I had to. My parents made me, get rid of my number, stay offline, and really I didn't have. I couldn't get to talk to anybody. And then eventually, I talked about it. I was like, yo, this one went down. And I addressed the issue. But, when I went back, I still had to stay on the low because, firing back at me, it would have gone south even further.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't think of a lot of scandals, but I think getting cheated on and hearing from it from like other people, like, yo, man, your girl, and then now it's like you're not
You
sure.
want a hug right now? Can
What?
we
Nah, I'm
stop?
good. This is-
Yeah.
This was ages ago. So
Shout out to you for being the realest guy in this podcast.
yeah, we all.
Who's been the realest
I
from
said,
day one?
I
bro?
said,
Do you remember?
yeah,
Yo,
man,
I said, yeesh. All right, come on.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out, Mr. Kelly.
hearing about it from other people, and then not being sure who to trust. Like you ask her, you ask
like,
other
no.
niggas. Yeah, she's like has a different story, and it's like, and then you go back to your friends, like, no, actually, it's a misunderstanding. It actually went down like this, but deep inside.
So
you
they
know
got
that-
details, but you don't?
I got different details. So it's crazy. So yeah, that's also a thing where it's hard to accept, and you don't know who to talk to. And those actually went through a phase where I didn't know who are my friends. So
That's the worst part.
yeah, so that's why I put my hands on my head that time.
Oh, segue. Yo, shit. Yo, dude. Oh, fuck. That's really
Damn.
cool, bro.
Damn.
Yo, dude, can I just say, like, is it... All right. Wait, hold on.
So, like,
What's
a
up?
stranger saw you like, boss.
Yo, the guard
just
was
got
like...
cheated on.
The guard was like, yo, boss, you got cheated on.
That's what everybody said,
Is
right?
that how you found out? I got detail from the guard, and I know now that you're cheating. All right, like, okay, if your friend's girl is cheating, or okay, if your girl is cheating on you, and then like, would you want your friends to tell you or not?
Yo.
Personally, I feel like, I know some people are coming from a good heart when they like tell you and stuff because they want to warn you. But dude, you're bringing chest pains upon me. Like,
DJ Sparta, where the messenger came. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, boss,
Yeah.
like, don't tell. Okay, I appreciate you telling me,
But don't
then
tell me
fuck
that
you
shit.
for telling me.
Yeah.
Why you, man?
I feel like they say ignorance is bliss. I feel like
man.
if you lived your whole life not knowing this person is cheating on you, you just believe that this is the love of my life. You die, bobo.
Yeah.
What you don't know didn't happen.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's cool. So I don't know.
Yo, what happens in the dark eventually finds its way in the light.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to force that process. You know what I mean? Like, let the light come on its own.
Other people will be like, they're happy that they're telling you. Like,
Yeah.
so
They're
you're a
happy,
girl.
like,
yeah,
your
yeah.
girl, man. Yeah, man. And it's always the same guys.
Those
right?
are the niggas
There's
that are
like
waiting
a
for it to be
group
open
of the
season.
same people that are just responsible for telling and finding out, like, who's cheating on you.
Like, fuck you for snitching on my girl. Like, why
Yeah,
you
man, where's your
snitching?
loyalty?
Why you snitching on my girl? So it's
I love her. I love her. Why you snitching on a person I love? You know, like, okay, that's trash. Bro.
Catch 22.
So yeah, anything else to add? Conclude.
Either way, whether you hear it or not,
Yeah.
when you find out, because like you said, comes out, it hurts. That's.
But I
bottom
feel
line.
like it hurts more when, like, okay, here's a different scenario.
I've been told by somebody that they cheated on me.
Yeah.
You know, and that was like it broke me. But
Yeah.
at the same time, you hear it from somebody else, and you're like, "Ish,"
Yeah.
you know, and you weigh it, and at the end of the day, it's like the hurt is hurt. You know.
Yeah, I get that, but here's a
Because, you know,
different
the thing,
scenario.
it's temporary. The whole hearing about it is temporary. The bigger fact is the fact that they broke your trust.
Nah, bro.
It's not about how you hear it. You know.
Nah,
it's not
that
about
matters.
how the person stabbed you.
in
It's
one-
the fact that it hurts.
In one case, one person's betraying you. But if somebody else, how do I put it? If she tells you, then okay, it's either one person is betraying you or you don't know who to trust. You know what I mean? So if your friends tell you, I guess you can trust your friends. But if your girl tells you, then it's like, who else knows? Kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense.
It has the potential to make sense. Just
Just
it
word it
hasn't,
down.
it hasn't reached it.
Yeah,
it hasn't
man,
matured
just
yet.
maybe write it down first and then read it out loud to yourself and let's
Yeah.
see how that.
Yeah, but I get the
All
sentiment.
right,
Where
but I get it. Yeah.
yeah.
But also, okay, different scenario where now, say the girl is the one that's breaking news to you. You know, okay, say she moved on or something. And then she tells you about it. Like, do you have to tell me, or should I just find out at my own time? Where like now I can deal with it in my own space. If you telling me hearing from you.
That's a good question. 'Cause
Might burn a little more.
Are you telling me because you want to like just rub it in?
Yeah,
Or are you
exactly.
telling me because you actually care about me and then you don't want me to find out from somebody else? It's different. Like it's different reasons, but it's hard to like actually put a line to it because it could be that wabanga madama mess sana business. Someone say feel about yeah. What do you want? Yeah, so it's a line where it's different to draw.
Does it matter? It
Yeah.
still hurts.
It hurts more sometimes. Like how you hear it. That's it.
Hey, bro, it just hurts, bro. It just hurts.
Preach.
Get in your bag, bro. Get in your bag, bro. Yeah, yo. All right, so we have a lot more people in the room now.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everyone. Yo, did you guys want to just make some noise one time? Yo. Yeah, little audience building up.
The lady's voice. Hey. What's up? What lady?
All right, if y'all didn't catch that, if y'all didn't catch that, she was like, "What lady?" Yeah, but I know that's not. I know that's not a real voice. Though. But anyway, energy. So basically, she just said no to you, bro. You got this right there.
What do you mean she said no? I wasn't asking her.
So.
I just like let him have it because he's trying to
let
stay
it ride.
quick.
Let it ride. Like yeah, actually, even
why
like,
let
go
the
ahead-
story run if it's forced?
Yeah,
wise
so
man.
like even going with it, like yeah, I feel so bad that she let me down like that. Yeah. Hey,
Next time, that's what I'm gonna do.
yeah. So anyway, the topic was like when she says no, right? Like she did to OT right here. He asked her to make some noise, and she was like, nah. Basically, in her own way, right? When she says no, does it always really mean no, or is she playing hard to get sometimes? Like, where do you draw the line
Can you
between
please-
those two things?
Please specify it first.
No.
No, in where?
We know where.
Nah,
Okay, it could be two.
It could-
Right now, I'm thinking of two things.
Yeah, it's-
Dating and fucking.
Exactly.
Two things.
Yeah, it's two things. So like break it.
That's the
Wait, fine. Dating and making love.
That's even
What?
dating and having sex. That's
That making love is
no,
that's- that's
making
even
love
like-
is so intense, and fucking is also intense. But having sex is mutual. It can be good.
It could be
bad.
intense too, bro.
Yo, man, this like
I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it, a little sensitive.
PG-13?
Yeah,
Is that what you're?
PG-13, yeah.
it's too late for that.
It's too late for that, bro. Come on, bro.
The amount of fucks we've said on this
Hey.
podcast. Sorry.
I haven't said that this whole podcast. I think I've done pretty well.
Look at you. Look at all smug and shit.
Anyway,
Okay, tomorrow we'll have a medal presentation ceremony for Akulu for not using the F word. Like, if people, you can come 10 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Thank you, I
Good?
appreciate it.
Okay, sharp. Okay.
So
can you guys answer the question?
how do you, okay, no? So in two situations where you said you're
You're
dating,
pursuing someone, right? Yeah. And
okay,
then
if pursuing
they could say no. I mean it.
Okay, when it comes to pursuing, you just you read it. After a while, maybe if you keep getting no's, then you're like, okay, I leave it. So the first no is not a real no.
Shit,
you
nah,
know
that's toxic as fuck. Because she could like say no and mean no, and then you're
that's what I
still
said,
like you're still pursuing, you're still
No,
chasing
that's why I said read
with
the
your
room.
with your
That's why I
lines
said
and
read the
stuff,
room.
and
That's why I said-
she keeps telling you no. How many no's do you need, bro?
That's why I said you have to read the room. If it's like straight up no, where it's like it's not even trying to cushion you, then you're like, you know what, I leave her alone. But if it's a thing where if it's a no where it's like she's not interested right now, then you give it time, you give it space, you let her grow. You grow, and then you come back for a second
This guy's
attempt.
this guy's just putting words. He's just adding words, bro. You're not saying anything. Come on, bro.
On this issue, I learned a thing in first year that stuck with me. Like
It's got you?
it stuck with me. Like to say, you have to tell a girl like, boss.
What do you mean? Which no is this one?
boss. Okay, however, you're saying that no right now. Okay, so should I pursue this or should I just let it go? Like, put it out.
Some girls cannot
it's
be
too far.
direct.
Yeah.
So
okay,
there
so
are cases. Okay, let me let you finish.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish, but then
Okay. So
okay.
Who's going first?
I'm not gonna let you finish. I just want to get my shit off. Yeah. And then you have that one view, and the other view is like girls will not tell you yes in the first instance to say she'll look easy. Like I just asked you out one time.
Let him finish.
Like that's I'm giving like both extremes here.
Yeah.
I just gave the first one. I'm giving the second one. So don't judge me on the second one because you didn't judge me on the first one. Yeah. So they're not gonna say yes the first instance to say basi. You're supposed to like show some persistence if you actually want it.
Sometimes if you get a straight yes, you're like, whoa, what? You start to
skeptic
back
was
off.
well,
You're
like,
oh,
wait,
wait.
boss.
On the first try.
Boss.
Like,
we just met.
Yeah. now you're like Mr. Secure. You're like, yo.
You're like, hey, okay,
hold on.
I'm trying to like see.
I'm just trying to read the room.
New gonna come out.
Now you're playing hard
but
to
you're
get.
the one who asked though.
Yeah.
Like, but still, then new gonna come
Alright,
out.
yeah, go on at your other extremes, bro.
Nah, that's it though.
Yeah. Yeah. So before OT cut me off, I think there's just different types of people.
Yeah.
So there are some people who they say what they mean. So if you say no, it's no. But there are some people who, I don't know, they want to play games or whatever. So they'll say no, but then, and I don't know how you can read those type of people. I don't think there's no manual for this.
Okay, so
you can't-
it's
how do you know?
It's after you pursue. So you get to know the person. That's how you know.
You've been in the club for 30 minutes.
See
what you
that's
got.
okay. Are we talking? See, Mac defined it by two different things: dating and having sex or fucking. Right. So in your instance,
Such vulgar language.
in your instance, that's fucking, bro. Because you're not trying to date some girl you just met in the club right now. You meet her for 10 minutes and you're like, yo, let's 30 minutes. I want you to be my girlfriend for real. No, but like you want to take her.
That's dating. Taking her out.
Yeah, you want to take.
You know what? We need to clear this out. We need to clear this out. Let's
be
define
like on
a
a
few
different
things.
day and then like
I wanna see you
I want to
again.
date. No, I don't want you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah,
I just want to
just
date.
Be trying to talk to her.
Exactly.
And then she's just like, bounce. That could be
So
it.
there's so many situations, there's so many different scenarios that
I
could
think
come out
pursuit.
of this.
If we just
Pursuit. Let's make it
I
general.
feel like
Pursuit.
it's one situation, but then the degrees. That's what's different. To
Yeah.
say in here you're just looking for a conversation. Here you're just looking for a relationship.
Okay,
Here you're just looking.
we
for
keep looking at it from the point where what are you doing with her? What are your intentions?
Yeah.
Your intentions are you're attracted, right?
Yeah.
You're attracted. So let's look at it from her answer. She says no.
Okay.
She said no. Ed. Now, is it original no, don't ever talk to me again? Or is it no, but I'm just trying to play hard to get because if I Why did the room just go silent all of a sudden? Like,
Okay.
am I
think
saying
the
something really smart
body
right
language, the thing we talked about earlier, body language plays a key because she could say no, but she's playing with her hair. She's still trying to be there.
There you go.
She's still trying to be there. If she says no and she's trying to leave, and you see that she's trying to leave her alone. Let her go. But
What if she wants you to chase her?
What if some people don't?
Man, that's just that. No, that's
So that's never worked for you?
no. If she wants you to chase, that's a bit much. Don't play games like that.
I want to hear Akulu's question.
What if she doesn't know how to use body language?
Exactly. That's the thing. You don't have to
and
know.
you already said
That's
at the
thing.
beginning
You
of this
don't know.
podcast
You
that
don't
a
know
lot
how
of
to
people
use
don't
it.
know how to
You don't
use
know how
body
to use
language.
it. It speaks
Akulu
for
didn't
you.
know what he was doing when he had
It
his,
speaks for you.
his,
Like
his
if
hands
the girl
up,
is like,
all sad
okay,
and stuff.
if the girl is like trained, like if somebody approaches me, I'm just gonna say no. Like, yeah, trained or like told by her aunties when she's going out. When you're going out, like if anybody approaches you, tell them no.
Tell them no.
So she would tell you no because that's what she was told at home. But then her body,
what I was told at home
her
was
body
keep going.
wants.
Oh yeah. That's the problem. Yeah,
What?
that's the thing. Like men,
But now
we were
you-
told
now
at
what
home to keep going,
So now
That's-
you've got
that's it.
two different
Yeah.
teachings. You understand?
and then they meet.
No,
in
no.
one
The
place.
thing is, I'm just looking at her point of view. The question was, if she says no, does she mean no? So I was just saying, in that situation,
Yeah.
if she says no, it could be her saying no for the fact that that's what she was told at home. But then what she feels inside, and then looking at you, Jan, she wants to say yes. So her body could be communicating yes, even though she's saying no because she was told to say no.
Yeah, have you guys? Oh, sorry. Have you guys ever gotten the? I liked you, but I think you didn't try hard enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's like 3 no's out here, right?
Yeah.
There's like no, don't fuck off, don't ever talk to me again. There's
The real no.
the actual no, the no that should only be like a no.
Yeah.
And then there's like no, but if you keep trying, I might consider it.
Yeah.
And then there's like no, but I mean yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, where it's like no, but
You're bad, but then you're good.
yeah, you're bad. Oh, why are you so
But you know what?
like this?
And if girls would just communicate, because have you noticed that it's a thing that like girls love to be so.
She said no. That's communication.
No, that's not communicating. That's her reacting. You can just be like, no. But that's not communicating.
Is it like the hey and then how many Y's you put after that?
Exactly.
Exactly. It's like
You've seen the scale when it's like when it's just one,
When it's
it
just
means
one,
this.
yeah. And then
When it's
it's like-
three, it's like, yeah.
so should it be no?
Like you ever talk to a girl and she's like how you doing? And she's like, I don't even know. Right? If she doesn't even know what she wants, how she feels, how are you supposed
Are you
to?
asking girls how you doing?
You can ask a girl how she
No,
doing.
here, I have a better one. It's like what
you doing?
No, it's like when you ask the girl what do you wanna eat, and I don't know. It's like yo, come
Yeah,
on, bro.
she's like,
up your
let's
mind.
go somewhere. And like, oh, where do you want to go? I don't know. Just take me anywhere. Like,
See?
like
Make
that.
up-
Exactly. So,
No, like as a man, you're supposed to make a decision. Yeah.
Oh, see, then that's toxic in the no and yes
that is
situation.
toxic.
Yeah, in the yes
What?
or no
What?
thing, because
It's
you'll be
about
like, as a
choosing
man,
a place
if,
to
even if
eat.
you say no, as
Choosing
a man,
place to eat.
yeah.
How is that
But
toxic?
Akulu just said we're trained to like.
Akulu's a resident feminist. What do you have to say,
No,
sir?
it's not. I thought you were the resident feminist.
Nah,
I thought I was the resident feminist.
I ain't no feminist.
Now you
I'll-
put me on the spot.
Nah, but you keep bringing feminism back.
Dope
So,
shit to say, but now you said that, I'm like, God damn. Now I have to say some smart shit. I think, just to conclude, we need to get to the other
Oh yeah,
topics.
shit.
That the problem is that communication, no one learns how to do that. So we're all just assuming, okay, if it's hey and it's 5 Ys, I'm in there. But then she's like, I just love to type Ys, So for real.
That's
what fucking
nah, no one loves to type Y's.
Look, I'm just saying that could be how she wants to type. That could be.
Unless you meant like type Y's. Not like Y's.
You're missing my point.
No,
You're missing my
like
point.
WISE.
You're missing my point. How she wants to express herself could be just how she wants to express herself. And it might not mean anything. But then you're reading into it like, okay, this means I'm in there. But, it's...
yeah, because everybody's trying to play mind games. Everybody wants to be smarter.
But if
than
those,
the other.
like, if
I
we
read
knew-
something in your words. I read something on Twitter that was like,
On Twitter.
on Twitter. I read something where they were like, everybody's getting hurt in relationships. What's the point? And somebody was like, yo, it's just a battle of who gets to hurt the other person first. So it's the same thing with the mind games. Who finesses the other person?
Which is also an assumption.
Cynical way of looking at it.
Yeah, that's just another way of looking at it.
No, but
It's just a
but-
theory.
but-
It's just
yeah,
another
but-
theory. We don't know what really is going on.
Maybe you should just, if you want her to communicate, just ask her, as OT said, no, what does your no mean right now?
She's not
What's-
good.
what's your-
I've been there before.
That wasn't me. Like it was. That was like it was. I'm just gonna.
But
I'm not gonna mention
also
names.
not in
It was
your
somebody
words,
telling
not in your
somebody
words.
like,
Like,
okay,
yeah.
guys, okay, this girl has given you like shit for like the whole semester. We're going to the second semester. We'll be done with first year.
Yeah.
Just ask her to say, should I continue pursuing you or not?
Yeah, are you
Like,
wasting my
do you
time
see,
or
like,
not?
in
Like,
the
Some
future,
people-
do you see us actually being a thing or not? Like, think about it, and then or not.
Some people do not
then,
know
like,
how to respond to that.
I want to like, because
you
you're
know,
focused
she has
your energy
to
on
ask her
something
friends
else.
first.
Some people
She has to
don't
ask her
know
friends first, so
what's
she
my
won't give you
stakeholders.
an answer right now, you know? Like,
Yeah,
she
but at
needs
least
to, like,
you
put it
know,
out to
man.
the group.
At least you give it to her where you know. Because sometimes you could just be wasting your time where she doesn't even like consider you in that light. She just sees you as somebody who has like fun jokes or who has like the calculator she wants to use in her exam. Basi. So she wants to keep you close and you're thinking, oh, go way ahead. So it's nice to like actually know before you actually waste your time.
Because you have options. No?
But also, you don't want to be you don't want to be told that I'm just playing around because I like your calculator.
So no one's gonna tell
No,
you.
but I'd rather know that than be like.
But
what's
they
the-
won't
But
tell
they're
you
not
that.
gonna- yeah, they're not gonna.
They won't tell you that, but then they'll find a better way of saying it. At least you can pick up on some things. They won't tell you, okay, I just
I
like
don't know
you
how
because
to
I'm
pick up on things. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
Some
do
people-
so your job should be to learn to
learn-
pick
to
up
learn the
on
signs.
those things.
Well, I'm just saying, some people
Just
do
stop
not
using
know.
signs. Use your words.
That's not
and mean them.
Let's get
And
to
mean
the
them.
next topic.
And mean them. All right, let's
Troy, I'm a nano.
ladies learn to
Ladies,
communicate.
launch the
We'll learn
shit.
to somehow pick up the signs. What's next?
It's just so
Oh wow.
Yo, because we can go on
You
and
know
on
what?
because like
this whole topic has been interesting because I'm looking at the female audience that we have and dog, the faces. Yo, they've been making faces. You guys can't see them. I can see them right now, and they're just like, "What?"
Nah, I'll see- I'll see-
no,
I'll see
he
them in the
didn't.
comments.
It's like you see them in your comments.
I'll see them in the
Oh
comments.
damn! Yeah,
I'll see them in the comments.
we'll see you in the comments. We'll try to comment back. No? Okay. All right. Cool. So next topic is about like. So you finally kind of. What up? So you finally kind of she gives you that yes, and you're in there or whatever, and then one time she decides to ask you, "What's your body count?" Right? And that's like something I've gotten a few times as well. So what's the best answer? You're like,
I'm a virgin.
nah, bro. Like, come on.
7.
What? Dude, that's me as well. Like, I think 7 is it's the appropriate number.
Man, if the real body count is something.
Yo, come say it to the mic, bro. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Just trying to say there's some body counts you can put out there.
If it's
Okay,
what,
so there's
triple
some-
digits.
Actually, say mine is 2.
So say it to the mic. Yeah.
So
Okay, Akulu, what's your body count, bro?
can we not do this?
It's cool. I'm trying to remember. It's like 5 or 6.
Okay, so
You know,
okay,
I was backing on 7. I tried to do
yeah,
7.
on 7 where
Here's 7. Here's
Yeah,
7.
it's
Let me
not-
catch you on 7.
okay, yeah.
It's not too high. It's not a double-digit number, but also it's not too low where you don't have where you're experienced
like-
enough. At 7, you have enough experience, but it's not too high. But at our age, 7 works.
7
Yo,
works.
yo, but do you ever get that? No, you can't be a 7.
You did?
I did from the girl.
How did you handle it?
What?
No, you want to say something, Mac?
Wait, how did I handle it?
Yeah, when you
Well,
got
I
the-
said, I was joking, it's a 9. Because you can't go to the double digits. That's like,
Yeah,
that
double digit
double-
digit is mad.
double digits is mad, bro. But yeah,
So what if it's a virgin at like 50? Are we just gonna?
Tell her you're a virgin.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? That's what I want.
Nah, it's
what's wrong with that?
No, it's biblical.
Hey, I'm just. I wanna. Don't say. I wanna know.
All right, church man.
Church man.
As I know,
Might be.
as the church man, it's biblical to stay,
Not even,
pure.
like about the Bible, but like just.
But it's okay.
normal
It's okay.
conversation.
Yeah, in this people who are saving themselves from marriage, and that's cool. So some people won't get married until 40. Yeah, so it's acceptable in certain circles. Church, Islam,
okay,
Muslims.
I mean, this is a beautiful story that you're telling us here. But look, bro. Come on, you don't have. How many virgins do we know? You can count them with like one hand.
Who's telling the
and
truth?
and like they're probably below 17.
who's telling
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm telling the truth. He's
this-
not.
but these 2000s kids
this
go
is real,
wild, though,
This
eh?
is reality. This is like
Anyway.
what it is right now.
All we have is word of mouth.
No,
Like,
it's
you can
not.
tell
This
me-
is,
you
this
can
is
tell
what it
me-
is on the ground.
Look, you can tell me I smashed
On the
On the ground. You know those
Campaign
keywords-
period
keywords,
talk,
bro.
man.
Keywords.
On the ground.
Okay, so what if you hit her with a 32?
What? Body
Like,
count?
yeah, like
32?
yo, I'm 32. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, what if you hit her with that? That's not what I am. I'm just saying. Like,
Hey, yo.
Nah, that's so specific. When I'm not 35, when that.
Nah, 'cause I was trying to make it, like, real,
But the 32, but the 32 is specific.
You know what?
I
think
honestly, I don't count that.
if it all comes from a healthy place,
Like,
it's none of
don't
my
count.
business. Like if
I'm seven.
if she been through a bunch of niggas, right? And it's not because she was trying to deal with
Miko,
something.
I'll let you finish, but then Mac had the best comment
Yo.
of this podcast. You don't count? You don't count?
Huh?
Or you lost count?
Nah, it's 7. I told you.
Okay, sure.
I'm stuck on 7. Like okay, here's what happened.
It's 7 for the next couple
once,
years.
Once I reached 7, I was done. Like I stopped. Like I'm on 7. So it's like those people that have been like 22 for like 7 years.
Who been 26?
Yeah, exactly. So that's it, bro. So I could still be to 7 or 8. You never know. Yeah.
Or a 9.
So
for that one.
what's a good number for a chick that you're gonna date though?
I don't ask. I don't care. But I think
No, but like how when she
Okay.
asks, if she asks, then she's gonna tell you as well or something like that. Yeah.
I think 7's also okay.
Why would you ask?
Like,
Why would you ask?
Why would I ask? Like a guy wouldn't ask, but she'll ask and then she'll tell you. So that's what I mean.
yeah.
So
I-
you're not. What, she just told you.
No, I've been asked and I was like, you know what? I don't want to hear it, and she didn't say it
Ah.
because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
because
wanna hear it.
It's none of my business.
Why do you want to know?
But if you had to know, what's a good number?
No.
There's a reason. There's a
okay,
reason
okay.
why you don't wanna know because it might be too high.
Okay,
or it might be,
realistically,
like, yeah.
realistically,
It's never too low.
No,
It can't be too low. But it can't be for a guy. That's why 7.
It can't be too
for
low
a guy.
For a girl, like
for a guy, it can be.
Like I was feeling this chick, but then like her body count was just 3, man. So like
Yeah, she couldn't do.
Nah, that
she
would
couldn't do
never
the
happen.
reverse.
Nah.
Chan chan chan. She couldn't do that. She couldn't
All right,
perfect the. Huh? She couldn't perfect certain things.
Here's the thing: in a perfect world, 7 is dope, right? In a real world,
So you agree with the 7?
no, 7 is dope. But in the real world, as long as it's not above 20, I'm cool. I swear to God,
I think
guys, let's be real. Let's be real.
It's not above 20.
As long as we're about 20, because let's be real, 7 is a cute number. It's cute. It's nice. It's sweet, but real.
Appreciate it, man. Like I tried. Like I worked around it, and then it wasn't easy. But yeah, 7.
Yeah, so there's this when I was young, there was this chick that I think she asked or something, and she was like, this is like teenage years, right? And she's like, yeah, I've only kissed 6 guys or something, and then it's shit like that. And then I started making jokes about it, and she got pissed off. I was like, whoa, 6 whole guys, she got pissed off, right? She wasn't like trying to have it because apparently I made it seem as if it's too high for her, and then so it's a thing where it actually matters, and for some reason she might be able to tell you just so she figures out what you think about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then that could like stir the flow of like how your item goes.
How your
or
sexual
whatnot.
relationship is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the interesting thing you said about kissing, I think there's certain people who value that over fucking. Like I know some girl who like legit her thing is making out. Right, so she doesn't make out with anybody. She makes out with certain niggas, but she won't mind.
As she should.
Okay,
I mean,
But-
anybody like yo.
no,
anyway, go
but
on.
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for her thing, it's that's the higher number of people she made out with is more of a concern than the niggas that she's had in her box.
Ah, dude, come on, bro.
Hat in her box. Shit. A visualization in there. Yeah.
Why you guys offended?
Hat in her box?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? No, my thing is, well, the only reason why I'm offended is like because it doesn't make sense. I think that the two different things. So she can't be like losing her shit over kissing than like niggas that actually hit. You know what I mean?
That's how she.
Come on, bruh. So wait, so she lets niggas hit like without
Obviously, she
kissing.
won't let niggas hit. You know how girls are. She won't let. She won't let niggas hit all the time. But for her, her thing is like she's not moved by how many niggas or how many girls
She'd
you.
be a guest on the podcast next time. I need to hear it from her, bro. Like,
Hear from her on the podcast
that's
or
you.
after the podcast.
She might actually kill it.
you know what? For a kiss? Is that's a,
Let's kill it because she actually listens to the podcast, so she might.
this guy? Now you made her talk shit. You made us talk shit about her. So.
Nah. I talk shit first, so I'm sorry.
So good. So good.
All right.
Last topic.
Should we do it? So I don't feel the last topics all the time, man. That's why the last. Yeah. Let's. It's too deep. I can't even. Like,
It doesn't fit in. You can't segue into it.
can't. I've been trying. I've been thinking about it. I
Like
can't.
you've been waiting. Like when somebody just mentions something, you're like,
Yeah,
I'll
the
use that. To,
keywords.
like, yeah. That's not.
Yo. Wait.
Lap,
Quick
company.
question. How do you guys feel about the live audience?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, like here's how I feel about it. A lot of faces that I don't see on a daily, so I'm a little nervous. But I like the reactions. Like that's like killing
Like
it because a lot of the reactions are good.
Getting reactions.
I can see what Chico and Toma over here. Shout out Chico and Toma, the Blantyre boys in the building. Woo! Yo, Blantyre boys. You know, every time there's been this thing where a lot of my friends are now moving to Blantyre, and every time they're moving to Blantyre, I'm like, yo, beware of them Blantyre boys. And that's a thing now. So yeah, Blantyre boys in the building about to terrorize all the Lilongwe girls. So yo, lock up your sisters, lock up your daughters, lock up everyone. Chico and Toma in the building. Yo, but yeah,
Can we,
We have a question for the audience. Did they bath?
Boys, you're doing.
New
Blantyre
topic,
boys
new
were
topic.
doing so well.
New topic. Oh shit. Okay, so all right, so question from the audience. Paul just asked the Blantyre boys if they had bathed. So backstory to this: there's been no water in Blantyre for 3 days. I saw something really funny on Stan's status where he was like, someone in Blantyre is still going to try or is still going to have sex tonight, and it's like, why would you do that? So yo, Chigu, Toma, who wants to answer this question, bro? Yo, dude, like on the mic, bro. Need to hear it. Yeah.
All right, man. Come on, bro. Come on. You know we got backup tanks at our house, man. Like, so I didn't even know there was a crisis. We're not like, I learned about the crisis on night.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Yeah.
but you know what? An interesting topic would
So
be.
he came a little close to the mic. Yeah, the audience can't smell it, but I know the answer. I know the answer. So yeah, shout out to Blantyre. Shout out to Blantyre.
A Blantyre nigga.
Shout out to everyone else that's in the building. I know Mboomba is also.
She like, no.
Wait, but there's a Mboomba out there.
Let's
There's
lap
a
it up,
Mboomba out
lap
there.
it up,
No?
lap it up.
Okay,
lap it
I
up.
know Umba is a podcaster as well. So yeah, check out her item.
Feministing Malawian.
Yeah, see, this is
I
why.
saw that somewhere sometime.
Yeah, this is why I've been like, a little censored in this podcast. Because last time I talked to her and her friend, they almost like had me for breakfast over like over some, not in that way, but like they almost threw me.
Almost ate you out? What? No?
In the box? Okay, no, they almost like threw me on the bright stand over some comments I had about feminism and whatnot. But that was years ago. I was younger then. Now I'm more mature. Yeah, but anyway, yo, shout out to everyone. Let's wrap it up. Thanks for listening this far to the List Them podcast.
We have a cooking show now. apparently.
Yeah, it's out now.
Cooking show is out now.
Yeah.
Feel Good Food, Feel Good Fridays is out with Chef
That's
Chris.
a long ass name, but I like it.
Yeah, what's
FGF,
I
FGF.
feel good about it.
You feel good about it. Yeah.
You're forced to.
Feel goods in there. Like, what are you gonna do?
Shout out Colors of the Mind.
Colors of
Sad
the Mind.
Boy Lou.
Sad
We
Boy.
now have 4 projects
Out.
running every week.
Every week.
So please visit on
We're gonna release the calendar.
Yeah.
Southsides.com.
Southsides.com.
Salusarts.com, SoundCloud,
Spotify,
YouTube,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram.
and Cole is even wearing a Salusarts t-shirt now. Yo, we're almost global with you guys. Tabloid. No more nose. Now the nose. So let's turn those nose.
Hashtag no more nose.
Hashtag no more nose. All right, cool. We're out.
And we're out.
Right. Guys, no applause. That's it. Okay. That's it. Yes, we need that for the mic. Plant up. Plant up. Plant up. Plant up. Plant up. Plant up. Plant up.